Hi, everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, and I hope you guys are all keeping safe and well. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, I'm doing an Instagram Live with one of my favorite people, which is the Kahn Music Company. He's amazing. I don't know if you've heard of him, but we're going to go live with him, and please ask your questions, and let's see if they're here. I'm going to bear with me as I try to get our dear friend Jordan live here. And let's see, I want to request, see if they're waiting and connecting. So I hope you're all staying safe with everything that's going on. And we're going to talk about music and what Jordan does and why he's one of our favorite people. His bands are amazing. You should definitely check them out. Hi!
What?
We're here. Oh, you guys are a little frozen, so I don't know if that's like my signal or yours.
I
Can you
think
guys?
it's connected now. We're good.
Oh, yes. How are
How are you?
you? I'm fantastic.
It's so nice to see you.
You too. Where are you guys?
We're at the Crescent Hotel.
The Crescent Hotel?
That's right.
Where's that?
It's right in the center of uptown Dallas, and this is the Dallas skyline behind us.
Nice. I like the visuals.
Yeah. We work hard for you, son.
Thank you so much. So I was just introducing you to our viewers that you're the Kahn Music Company. And here's the thing. I like to start off as a disclaimer that I've always been like a band person. And I love bands and I love the DJs that we have. But then when I met you, Jordan, you literally like rock my world. And I
Oh,
think
you're so
that,
kind.
no, seriously, you're so talented. And I'm not just saying that because, I can't sing or perform, or I kind of have a little stage fright. But when I met you and I heard you perform, I was like, this is insane. And I just want everybody to know about you. So tell me a little bit about how you got into this business because you're so young and you're so talented, but tell me a little bit about, how you got into this.
I actually started DJing parties when I was 12 years old. So I've been doing
Okay.
this now for 21 years, doing live events and parties and weddings. And that first year I did probably about, I would say 30 to 40 events, and
Wow.
donated all of the money that I made that year to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh,
And
wow.
so, about 4 or 5 years later, I joined a local cover band. I went to Berklee College of Music and studied and started a cover band there. And it's just always been part of my blood, just bringing joy to people's events and getting them on the dance floor.
You love to perform.
It's my therapy. Not enough of
That's
it these days with what's going on, but hopefully more to come.
Well, I mean, music is therapy for a lot of people. Like, let's face it. So here's the thing. Yeah, I've been in business for 19 years. I've heard a ton of different bands, and I know what makes you guys so special. But I want to hear it from you, as opposed to other bands that are out there. Like, tell me what's different about you, and what you bring to the table as opposed to other bands.
We focus on luxury entertainment and entertainment that is specialized and curated, but we also focus on bringing stars to the table, bringing singers who are the best in their field, singers that can sing across all genres and really command an audience. And it's something that someone you can connect with as an audience member. We create a connection between um, people, ordinary people who are doing work and not living the music life. We give that to them in that moment. And so creating that connection and bringing that to the dance floor and just elevating the evening, that's what we do.
Well, whenever I've worked with you and had you perform and watched you perform, the synergy that you have with the crowd is unbelievable. It's nothing that I've experienced before. And, having experienced it firsthand, I think it's amazing, because there's bands out there, they'll get up there, the the energy is great, but they're not connecting with the dance floor and everybody that's on there. And I think that it makes such a huge difference how you guys connect to everybody that's on the dance floor. And that's what I'm always taken aback by, is how you read the crowd and pick that next song and start singing. And there's not, you guys don't take a lot of breaks like other bands do. Like, the energy that you have and the consistent, it's like one after the other, which is so incredible. And I think, especially for me as an event planner, just keeping that momentum going with the music is everything.
It's a combination of a couple of different things. One, I sit with the client and I want to know what their personal taste is, because that needs to be incorporated inside of the music for their guests.
Yeah.
Two, it's looking at who's in front of me, who's on the dance floor, who's not on the dance floor yet, and three, it's building a tempo throughout the evening, and you kind of build that energy through beats per minute of a song, and then I'm bouncing around from the list of curated music that I've created with our client to the different genres that I know, and I'm not necessarily going in any particular order. I'm calling that song right before it plays, so because I know that I'm reaching out to that person in the back of the room and bringing them onto the dance floor, and so it's a
That's
feeling
amazing.
too as well, that we create.
That's it's amazing, and I don't even know how you do it, but I think that, I mean, I think that the secret to your success is this connection with everybody that's there. What's the secret to your success? Like, you guys have played everywhere and everybody knows about you, and I love the fact that you guys are so versatile in everything that you do and you have multiple bands. But tell me, like, what do you owe the secret to your success?
You know, um, there's a lot to it. One, it's just a general principle of how we treat people with integrity, our customers with respect, and we deliver a white glove service. This is Sam. He's part of our sales
I know
team.
Sam. Sam and
He
I talk a lot.
we do. He's a big part of our success in getting the information, to you and to your customer quickly, efficiently, accurately, and all the way down our line of people who really handhold all the way through the process, and then the musicians and how we take care of them. It's both sides together when you focus on a great client experience and a great performance, and that's the foundation of the entire company. It's not about making money. It's about quality, and it's about the best experience for our customers who live these moments only once. We live them
Of course.
every week. We have to bring that magic, and so that's what we
I
do.
say that all the time. I mean, for that client, it's that once in a lifetime weekend. And I think, the first time that I worked with a combo of an Indian DJ and a band, I was really nervous. I was like, how is this even going to work? Because, I'm used to hearing Eminem through a DJ. And then when I met you and you sang Eminem, I was like, get out of here. This is insane, because you sound exactly like him. Or, there's no, literally, it's insane, because if I close my eyes, I wouldn't know that it's not Eminem. And I'm not just like hyping this up, honestly, as like someone who's not in the music industry and like as an event planner, that one weekend that you get, entertainment is such a huge portion of what you want to present to your guests, like as a couple or as a family, right? And I think the DJ is amazing, especially like for South Asian weddings. The DJ is really important to be able to play all of the South Asian music that we have. But then when we have a band such as yours on stage, and you're literally, I'm like mesmerized, and I'm always just so, the energy and how you present yourself, because you're so young, and I'm always like taken aback at the fact that you're so young and you know all of these songs, and you know all, I mean, I kind of pretend to know the lyrics and you know all the lyrics, which is insane that you know all this. But I want to talk a little bit, about like the cost of a band, right? Because as event planners, we always run into this thing where, okay, I've invested in the DJ and I've invested in the lighting and the decor, and do I really need to invest in live entertainment? And for me, the answer is like, yes, 1,000%. You need to invest in live entertainment, and it's not just like the new thing. It's like you have to have it because the live entertainment speaks volumes about the type of wedding that you're having, but also, can you speak a little bit about like the cost of a band and, the investment portion of it and how that kind of plays into, weddings that you've seen happen?
There's a wide range of options when it comes to live entertainment, and obviously size and quality are our big part of, at least our main part of the business, which is playing other people's music and bringing it a show and a experience to an event. And then there's always, of course, the add-on type of performance artists and immersive entertainment that you can bring. And then, of course, there's another level above that, which is headliners and celebrity entertainers that you can bring. And then, of course, how to mesh all of that together. But you can find bands in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, and you can find bands in the $10,000 to $20,000 range, and you can find bands in the $20,000 to $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000 range. In what we do, we kind of service. We have different bands that service all of those different categories, and
Gotcha.
also we handle the other immersive type stuff and headliner type stuff too. But through our lineup, we have about 10 to 15 different bands out on a
Wow.
given Saturday across the spectrum there. And if you think I'm good with how I chameleon and sing different people's music, wait till you hear how great all of our other singers are as well.
And we just encourage people, just reach out. We do put a lot of custom packages together for people. So we try to work really closely with you guys, with obviously event planners, but with clients, recognizing that it's a really important piece of the wedding, and that's not
Of
lost on
course.
us how important that piece is. So whatever we can do to customize it to suit you guys, that's certainly what we're here for.
Yeah, and I appreciate the flexibility. Obviously, as an event planner, we want to be able to have this live entertainment that just elevates your event to the next level. And especially for South Asian weddings, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, this is new, having a DJ and a band. And I'm like, no, it's not new. I mean, it's been done before. We kind of
Right.
seamlessly integrate the Indian DJ with the band. And I
It's
think
nonstop. That
it's
that that
nonstop. And
beat
I
that beat
think
never stops. We keep it
correct. And
going.
I think that people need to recognize that this is not like, oh, they stop, they start. It's just so seamless. And the music that kind of gets generated from the DJ and a live band is unbelievable. And I've experienced that firsthand as an event planner. But tell me a little bit about, obviously we're all going through this situation with COVID. How has that affected your business? And as a band, like being on stage, what kind of safety measures are you guys taking for not just, the guests and the client, but also, for yourselves?
Through COVID, and Sam has been the one really having to deal with all this as our sales team person. But we've probably moved at this point 300 to 350 events.
That's
And
insane.
it is, but we're all in the same boat together, and we have had performances as well, and we do everything we can. Obviously, we ask our musicians to and our performers to be vigilant within themselves and be upfront. If someone says, "Hey, I've got fever, I'm not feeling too well,"
Of
we
course.
switch them out. Because our company is so big, we have the ability to do that, and so the musicians aren't uh, afraid to come to us and talk to us about their personal health. So that's number one.
Yeah.
And number two, we are wearing masks coming into the building and into the green rooms, and certain it's a case by case situation. We work with the planner directly to create the best safety environment for that event. and also to deliver what our clients want us to deliver for them.
And the other important piece is we're not charging anything to reschedule weddings. To profit of someone else's misfortune when it's their third reschedule is not great.
Course.
So,
That's
you know, we're just doing
amazing.
the best that we can to work with you guys.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I mean, in closing, I just really want to say, you know, having worked with you, I think you guys are like one of the most low-key bands I've ever worked with. I mean, I get these writers from other bands that are like, we need this, we need this, we need this. And I'm like, all right, I get it. You know,
No,
obviously
we'll
that's my
take care of
job.
all
I'm the
that.
event planner.
We make it
What
easy.
Yeah.
every time I've worked with you, it's just like you guys just figure it out. And I it's so amazing because, you know, a lot of the times the clients don't really know everything that's going on behind the scenes. And you make it so seamless and effortless. And even as a planner, you make it so easy on us. I really want everybody to enjoy your music, especially now with everything going on. I think music is so important. And just watching you perform, Jordan, you're amazing. Like, hands down, one of the best performers that I've ever seen. And, you know, that speaks volumes because I've seen like Jay-Z and Eminem and Kanye live.
Oh my God. You're making me
No
blush.
pressure, Jordan, no pressure. But thank
You're
you
too
so
kind.
much for joining me for this live.
Of course.
And, you know, if you haven't checked them out, check out Jordan Kahn Music Company. And, you know, they're on our Instagram, and follow them, hire them, book them. It is the most elevated music experience you're ever going to have for your guests and for yourselves. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
And
you so
stay
much.
safe. It
You
was so
too.
good seeing you.
Good to see you too. See you soon.
Bye. Stay safe.